Does this work? Okay, there we go. Hopefully the sound quality is okay. So yeah, so let's get back into building our hospital here. Something I did off street or offline here while I was grinding through a little bit. I put in another general practice doctor here because we were getting too much of a backup here in the waiting area. I just put a second copy of our surgical area. And then finally, actually, that might be all I did. We completed some of our insurance missions. So this one's complete, and this one's complete. So yeah, so we got all our bonuses for that. And I think we are going to go ahead and get the simulation started. And today, what I'd like to do is build that, the trauma center. And I'd also like to build out the rest of this. So I don't know, maybe I should just do that real quick. There we go. For some reason, all my sound settings were mixed up there, so got that going again. I don't know what is going on with these, but let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so we've got this room here, which is our CT room. So what other ones do we need to make? We got a CT room, an X-ray room. Let's go ahead and do an MRI. And do I want to do one of these? Let's just do the MRI. Do the MRI right now. I'm fighting a bit of a cold or something, it seems like. All right, so let's do this MRI room. Okay, so we got that. So let's do some windows now. We'll do some tall windows. There we go. Okay, there's that. Now let's do a door. And now the equipment. So we need an MRI machine. And then we need a desk. Give them a chair. And then the viewer. And a PC. All right, so that's all the stuff that we need. Let's give them some stuff that will make the room look a little bit better. That looks good there. Let's see, what is it? Sanitizer? Is that what it's under? Or is it disinfectant? Disinfectant, that's what it was. Okay. Put that as you come into the room. Now let's get some decorations up. We'll do an info board over here. Do a poster about the liver. tennis elbow. Plant over here in the corner. Give them some light. Okay, got some lights in there now. What else do we want? Give them a flower on their desk. Okay, I think that's good. So now let's get a couple people hired here. Okay, we'll go ahead and take you. And we'll take you. All right, so now we got the radiology going there. Another MRI station for us to use. And let's go ahead and make sure we mark this all as a corridor so that when people walk through here, they will actually clean it. I think that should be good enough. So next up, what we're going to want to do is build this trauma center. I'm thinking this will be a courtyard eventually. Maybe not necessarily right away, but eventually we'll get that going. And then I'm thinking back here will be our morgue. So maybe over here is where we do our trauma center, because they can come straight in this way. Get our initial checks done here. What all do we need for a trauma center? Okay, pretty typical, normal stuff there. And then this is going to be operating rooms, high dependency wards. So let's see, do we have room for... We could build this out to be our high dependency ward area. And I'll open this wall up, make it there. Or I can make it there, but that's pretty small. So let's go ahead and do it on that second floor. But first floor, we're going to do it back over here. So let's build our foundation here real quick. $14 is what we're looking at. All right, there's our new section of hospital. So next what we're going to do is we're going to move this closet. We got to figure out what closet that is. Okay, so it's under emergency. Or intensive care, I should say. Where is it? Clean closet. Do it like that. And then let's go ahead and just build it out real quick. Because what we're going to do is move it. So that way we can open that wall up to get access to this new part of our hospital. I might open it up over here too, just so they can kind of get access around a little bit. But we're going to worry about that in just a second. Okay, let's go to items. 1, 2, 3. And then move these shelves over to here. Okay, there's there's that. Now we need a door. Goes to there. Let's give him a sink while we're at it. Just because it looks a little bit better as a closet with a sink. Okay. Now, oops, that's not what we wanted. That's what I want. Okay. And then we go into here and delete. Okay, so I should have moved them. What are you, morning or evening? It says you're at home, so I'm going to assume morning. Okay. I think that is good there. Now let's go to our flooring and go back to our boring white floors. I swear one of these days I will actually put in a different flooring, but not yet. Okay, and then we need to get rid of these windows because it doesn't make sense to have windows looking into another part of the hospital. Okay, we got that now. All right, so we got access here. We need to figure out what kind of walls do we want to make our trauma center. Making yellow. Middle stripe yellow. I think that'll be good. Now, not this whole section isn't going to be just a trauma center, but for now it will be. And then this. Okay. How are we doing on money? We still got 120, so we're okay. So we need a reception first. First thing you come to is the reception desk, which is going to go over here. And then the waiting area is going to be kind of like that. And then we're going to get a restroom. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. And then the office is going to start here. I'll build two of them to start with. Let's give the doctors a common room. Need a cleaning closet. And then let's attach all this with corridors. Okay, so that is going to be our normal clinic for trauma. So let's go ahead and get building on that. So this is going to have a wall like that, and then like that. This one will be totally enclosed. That's going to be totally enclosed. And then these are going to be totally enclosed. We're just going to close that off for right now until we figure out what we want to do with this space back here. All right, so let's rotate around and get these walls filled in. Fill in that one there. That guy. That guy. The laundry, I am not very good myself, as you can see from these builds, but yeah, it's a fun game to mess around in and see if you can figure out how to make these different rooms and buildings work. Yeah, it's a fun game. I enjoy it. I'm building our next department out here so that we can get our next insurance company because, yeah, money is good, right? All right, so we need a bathroom door, break door, doors on all of these. Let's do our reception first. What color do we want our reception desk? I think I kind of like that blue. And then we'll do, oops, whoa, nope, that's not what we wanted. Where'd that go? There it is. Okay, delete that. Just, let's see, desk there. Is this the right way? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's gonna be our reception desk. Get an office chair in there. And we're gonna get a computer. And then just some regular chairs. Go with this like bluish color. That's good enough. And then of course we gotta put in some bonbons because our hospital loves candy. Okay, so that's our reception area. Let's give them a plant while we're at it. Everybody likes plants, right? Nice potted plant back there. And maybe a notice board in the back here. And an info board next to it. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, now in our waiting area, let's put our Q machine there. And our info TV. We go right above it. And then let's get some lights in there because they don't have any windows, so lights are going to be key. Now let's put in our benches. We'll go white benches. That's going to be fine. Hopefully you don't have to put in too many of these, but we'll see. Yeah, so I do struggle with going too fast or too slow as well. The thing about it for me is I want to build everything all at once, and like I'm like go 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 go, but then I'm either going too fast so I'm overwhelming my doctors and nurses and not really staffing up properly, or I'm just blatantly running out of money and I can't build enough, and so then it goes bankrupt pretty quick. So this one I'm trying to be better about, slowly building up, doing enough to where I can get a decent amount of people coming in, but also not overwhelming my hospital with everything. I'm also trying to be really good about not doing as many loans on this playthrough. I have been doing some loans here and there, and I'm sure I'll have to for this department, seeing how much money I've already gone through and I haven't really built anything yet. But then after that, what I basically do is I basically say, okay, I've got that many, let's say $60,000 worth of loans. I got to then grind through to make sure I have enough to pay it all off. So yeah, it's definitely a delicate balancing game. I'm not great at the balance, but trying to get better. So we'll see. I'm thinking this will be the best hospital I've done so far. I've done a couple that went bankrupt pretty quickly, but I just kind of chalked that up to a learning curve and hope that the next ones do better, you know? All right, so we're gonna give them some bathrooms here. And there's definitely some things I really like about this game as far as like the management side of it and like, you know, making sure you have the right departments open at the right times and not going too big, too fast. But then there's some other things that feels pretty grindy about it, which, I mean, I get it. Like, it's a management game, so it's going to feel a little bit grindy anyway. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of enjoy the design and build aspect of it more than maybe the actual design and, or more than the actual management side of it, where you have to, you know, really grind out how many patients you have and make sure you hit all your goals and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I understand it's part of these kind of games, so do the best we can. All right, so that bathroom looks all right to me. We want to put a potted plant in there for him. No, there's not really any room for it, so we won't do a plant. So now let's do our break room. Where is sofa? Let's go green sofa, because that is ugly. So why not? And then we'll put in some chairs here. Now, let's see. We need some cabinets. And then fridge will go in the corner. They definitely need a coffee machine. That's the other thing I like. I put coffee machines everywhere in this hospital. At least when I first started, I kind of tailed off there for a little bit because, you know, you don't need coffee everywhere, I guess. But, you know, it's kind of funny to think like doctors are just running around everywhere like, I need coffee. Got my radio to listen to here. Of course, they're going to have a TV. Give them a locker there as well. All right, that's looking pretty good. Do we want to give them some food of some sort besides just what they bring? I've been doing sandwiches lately. Yeah, let's give them a sandwich tray. And then, do we have a trash can somewhere? Trash bin there next to the door. All right, that's an okay common room. Not great, but it'll do. But you know what? I need to put posters up over here. I've noticed that posters do a pretty good job of keeping them entertained, which is kind of funny to think about. 'Cause I don't know about you. If I've ever gone to the doctor, I am not reading posters to entertain myself, but who am I to complain if these people want to do that, right? Okay. Now let's do this cleaning closet because that's going to be an easy, quick one. 3. Give them some carts. 3. You there. And then we'll give them a lab sink here. Okay. Now, the doctor's offices. I may have made this one too small. I may need to bump that out by 1. Well, let's take a look. Going yellow with this build. And then something I've learned by playing this, you want your desk fairly close to that table because that's where everybody's walking to, patient and doctor. So if you can make them close to each other, that's probably best. Let's give them a chair. We'll go red chairs. Even though that looks horrible with the yellow bench, but what can you do? Well, I mean, what I could do is not put that one in there, but, you know, we're going to make it nice and tacky. Okay, let's give them a printer. You need an eye test. Okay, now let's do a chartboard back here. What else do we want? Bookshelf back here? Yeah, why not? There's oxygen in the corner here. Of course. What else do we want? Do we want this medical table? Equipment table? Sure. You can have an equipment table. Okay. Pretty small, pretty cramped, but it will do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I make that wrong? That's 6. Okay, no, I made it right. It looked wrong for some reason. It didn't look like it was the same size. So now we just copy. Bring it over here. Yeah, we can just do a straight copy and then we'll move that door. Okay, there we go. So now trauma should be good. Now the question is, do we go ahead and build our high dependency wards and all that stuff? Or do we just say no thanks and go with what we've got here? Okay, 61 is pretty good. 58's not bad. They're also surgeons, which... with surgeons, I would like to have them actually be able to do surgery, so I'm going to hold off on them right now. Clean feet. You're a fresh parent. But you don't take free time breaks. I don't know exactly how that works, but we'll have you be our receptionist. Okay. Let's just run it. And then we'll see if we have a lot of people showing up for this. Then we'll go ahead and build our high dependency wards and all that good stuff. If it doesn't look like very many people are showing up, then we're good. And we don't have to worry about it at the moment, so. But you know what we are going to do is change up these. So they're going to send 10. Which these send a decent amount. Where was that janitor's closet? We'll put you on at the nighttime. Okay, back to the insurance. So I'm thinking I'm going to take this one away. No, I'm going to take the cheapo one away. Let's see how this new insurance company does for us. I also have room to expand our intensive care here if we want to. This guy's just like chilling on the bench here. I'm a little disappointed that no one ever uses this waiting room. I also need to buy more ambulances, but with that, I'll need to expand this room. I don't really have anywhere to expand it unless I move it over to here. Or just build a second one over here, maybe. I can always do that, I guess. Alright, let's get into morning so we can see what our trauma center looks like. All right, almost on to morning now. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to see what trauma is all about. Also get a little bump in money because we have potential of 34 people checking out paying us. So that's always a good thing. And here comes our little bump and everybody checking out. Should be back up, hopefully close to like 120 or so. Although it looks like we're holding steady at 105, so never mind. But the good thing is they're all now buying stuff from our pharmacy. I got people collapsing now, which is never good. Hey, here comes our first trauma patient. Got a venomous spider bite. Yikes. Alright, well, that one was easy enough to cure. They're gonna go to the pharmacy now and give us more money, which you love to see. Okay. What's this person got going on? He was possibly struck by lightning? Oh, geez. The other thing we need to expand on is our lab. It's not the most efficient lab in the world. Let's go check on our department, see if anybody else is over here. Oh yeah, we got another new person. What do you have going on? Microwave burn. Does not sound good either. Yeah, that's a good call. I just have the one clinic right now, so I definitely do need another one. I just got to figure out exactly where I want to place it and how I want to staff it and everything. This is going to be like our morgue area, I think. So we're saving that for that area. Hey, there we go. There's our grant already, which is pretty awesome. Okay, now we need to enable hospitalization. So that means we need to go build our wards. But anyway, yeah, I need to figure out where I want to put that. Probably makes sense to put it down here somewhere. I've got this room back here. This I'd like to make some sort of a courtyard area. I'm going to probably get more parking, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I might even leave this for the helipad if I get that. But yeah, that's kind of the other fun thing about games like this is, you know, kind of playing Tetris and figure out what goes where, how to fit everything in. I might end up moving some of these clinics upstairs where initially my original thought was all clinics on the first floor and then hospitalizations all on the upper floors. But yeah, I might end up changing that up and seeing what works best. Well, I'm not 100% on that. So I also need to figure out a name for this hospital. I haven't come up with a good one yet. It's more microwave burns. So they're not bringing any in by ambulance just yet. I think once this day is done, then we'll go ahead and move upstairs and start working on our hospitalization. One thing I kind of liked that I thought worked well was when I did these individual rooms, especially for the high dependency ones. So I might replicate something similar to this for our trauma. And I actually don't mind a giant room for the regular hospitalized people. I don't feel like they need as much privacy as like the high dependency ones do. We'll see how I feel once I actually start building this out. I think what I'm going to do is cut this down because I obviously don't need a cafeteria this big. I thought everybody used it, but then realized it's staff only, so it'll still be a decent size. I'm just going to basically eliminate all these, and then we'll expand out this way for this new trauma center. Get our hospitalization going for that once our day's over here. They've got microwave burns. They've got microwave burns. Lots of microwave burns. The lab's doing okay, actually. We've got only 2 people waiting there at the moment, which is a lot better than it has been. But our day shift is just about done, so once we pay all those people, then we'll start working on our hospitalization. There it is. All right, now let's do some hospitalization. So first, we need to go ahead and build out the foundation here. And seeing how much money that just took, I'm going to definitely need a loan on this one. That's okay. So I'm thinking if I build the wall here, I'm gonna do like that. Get rid of all these chairs. Is there a faster way to do this? There's got to be, right? There we go. Okay. Got rid of all the chairs. Now let's get rid of these windows. And then we go back with our boring floors. That was a horrible job by me. Okay, got that out built. Now let's go here. We'll delete these doors. Okay, so now going yellow. Let's get this done. Brick wall there. There. And then yellow. Through there. Yellow there. Yellow, 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 and then brick. Okay, now let's get rid of these windows because they don't need to look inside of a building. Okay, all that is now good. Okay, let's go. What do I want to do first? They don't have any visiting areas, do they? Okay, so let's do nurse's station here. And then a common room. And then the on-call room. And then let's see, let's give them a bathroom. Actually, let's come back to that. Let's do... Oh, they only have a high dependency. They don't have... Okay, well, that's good to know. That's going to be our high dependency rooms. And then diagnostic will be here. Yeah, that'll be diagnostic. And then I don't know, how big does a burn room need to be? 3 by 3. So let's go 5 by 5, just to give them a little bit extra. Five there. And then the operating room. Operating room has to be 8 by 6. Okay, there's our operating room there. I think that's all the rooms that we need. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed any. Okay, so let's go back to building some walls. We got that. And then we come down here for our operating room. Okay, so that's good there. And then I need to figure out how many spaces between each I need to make. So I need to go downstairs and figure that out. Everybody's going to have their own private room. Let's get these walls filled in first so that I don't forget any. Make it look bad. Just have plain drywall up. Okay, so that's all taken care of there. Oh, see, I missed one right here. Okay, that's good now. So let's go downstairs real quick. Oh, upstairs, sorry. And figure out how many each room should be. 1, 2, 4 across. Okay. So 1, 2, 4. Like that. Like that. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit another one in there. Nope. So that guy's just going to be a bigger room. But looking at this, it's not going to be enough. So I'm thinking maybe I build more here. No, I can't build it right up against it, can I? 1.6. Okay, that'll give us a couple more rooms there. Okay, there's our rooms there. So now let's do this. We're going to make it with the circle window. actually delete part of this wall here. Make the nurse's station a little bit more open. But we're also going to extend this nurse's station out. Like so. And let's put in some corridors. Those walls there. Okay. Let's finish these walls before I forget that. Okay, those are all done now. So there's a way to get in. Just kind of a big open area for now, but we'll fill that in with something eventually, I'm sure. And then let's start working on all these rooms. Some operating lights in here. Those don't need imaging. And then surgical equipment, or instruments, sorry. We need a stool. Okay, operating table is good now. Okay, what kind of doors do we want? Okay, now let's put some equipment back here. Suction machine. Tall warming cabinet. Give him a stretcher. Give him some glass instruments. Give him some oxygen there. I think that's good for our operating room. I'm down to 20 grand, so I'm definitely going to need some money. That's okay. This is the doctor's on-call room. So they're just going to get a plain door. And this is the break room. And these rooms will have... We'll go back with these here. Okay, so now let's do desks. Give them all some chairs here as well. We're just going to go with 2 printers at the moment. Okay, so getting the nurses station together here. Let's get some wall-mounted equipment there. What else do they want? Give us some scrubs. I think I'm going to need more wheelchairs, so let's put some over here as well. And then let's give them a plant. Oh, it can't fit underneath there. That stinks. I was hoping it would fit underneath the thing, but it's all right. We can do it like that. And then they want an info board. And what else do they want? We want some bonbons in here. Coffee maker as well. I think that's okay for the nurses station. Kind of basic, but leaves us a little bit of room to expand if we need to. Okay. Now let's go ahead and give them a break room. That's a little tight, so let's get rid of that. Okay, now some cabinets over here. Put in a fridge. And then some more cabinets. Sink there. lockers, a radio, some books, coffee machine, maybe some juices over there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, common room's pretty good. Staff rooms are good. So now let's go ahead and get some money so that we can get these other rooms online and then open up this department. Hopefully we're not going to need that much money, but it's better to have too much money than not enough, right? Okay, so that table goes there. What does it need? It needs one of these. What else do we need? Give it an equipment table. And one of these. And they need a desk. Oh yeah, this is a tight office. And then a computer, a printer, our light. A sink. Biohazard. Put a lab analyzer in somewhere. What if we do one of these? Hey, there we go. It's a tight room, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, now we need a life monitor. Do I need more than one of these rooms? Thinking we are going to need more than just this one. But we'll find out. Give them a bookshelf as well. So I'm feeling this is going to be kind of like a high dependency ward where I'm going to need a whole bunch of them, but did not realize that. So they get one for now, and then we'll see about adding more down the road because we've got all this room down here to play with. So we can definitely do that. Okay. So that burn ward is good. Actually, let's move that. That needs to be next to the sink. Eye test there. Mobile workstation. Let's get a chartboard. wheelchair. Okay, there we go. Let's see, it still gives me it's an invalid placement. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Now we're cooking. Okay. And now we do our high dependency awards. I'm actually not going to fill them all up just yet. I think I'm just going to do this wall of them. Maybe even do these 3. And then yeah, let's just do these 3. And see how busy they get. And then when they get busier, we can put more in. Okay, now let's put in some cabinets. We want a bookshelf. Let's see. They want a radio. What else do they want? Give them a plant. And then give them a light as well. Oh, do they fill up pretty quickly then? Okay. That's good to know. So that once I get that, once I start unlocking the events, then it's good to know that I'll need more of these. Okay. Is that all I want for my high dependency? I think that's all right. Let's give them some windows, though. Everybody wants to look out the window a little bit, right? There we go. We didn't spend too much money on that, so let's drop this back down. All right. I think the only thing that's left is to actually hire doctors and everything. So let's get these nurses going. Let's see. Surgery nurses. I need 2 of them. 17, 41, 37. You got dirty feet, but you're a hard worker. So welcome to the team. And oh, you are a snail, though. Oh well. Welcome to the team. Then we'll get a 3rd one that's just a normal patient care. She's a night owl, so she's not going to come work for us. So you're going to come to the morning. You're a night owl, so you're coming to the team. We'll go 17 because you're a night owl. And one more night owl. And you, okay. So now we got night nurses and day nurses. Doctors. How many surgeons do we need? 1 surgeon. Okay, 35. And we'll go with 36. And then let's go ahead and just do one more of each. And then let's see, night staff. It's going to do the same thing. Of course, our night staff's now a bunch of morning people. And there's a grant, which is always good. And nobody is a night owl. Oh, now we got one. What's that? Hard worker. Welcome to the team, Susan. Okay, let's get somebody for this room. Cardiology is at 40. So you're coming to the team. And you're a night owl, so you're coming to the team. All right, we got enough for all that. I think we can now open up our trauma area. I almost have enough to do that. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on this a little bit and see how our hospitalization goes. Now we need to successfully do 3 events, so that makes me a little worried. Notice a lot of my surgeon or general surgery patients are leaving because they've waited too long, so I need to look at staffing that better. But we'll look into that a little bit. So right now, I want to see how these new rooms do. Okay, midnight is now here. Let's see if anybody comes in. I don't have night staff down here yet. I guess I could hire just one just to have them ready to go. Just in case somebody shows up at night and we need somebody down there. Let's get into the daytime here. Okay, now we are in daytime and in the negative. But we will see possibly up to 27 people checking out. Oh, we got one person in our burn unit here. See, I have a feeling I'm going to need more of these burn units, aren't I? I only put one in, thinking it was like a specialized room, but
I think it's actually going to end up being more like the high dependency wards, so we'll look into putting in more here shortly. Yeah, we got quite a few people running around down here. Thermal burn of the leg. Ouch. Okay, we can pay our loan back now. It makes me feel good that we got through all this build without any loans. I mean, we had our initial loan, but okay, so these guys are getting through pretty quickly. What's up, Vampy? We just opened up our trauma center here. Unfortunately, my throat is starting to not cooperate with me, so I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to stream this, but we've done a pretty good job. We've started opening up this new hospitalization area. We scaled back our cafeteria a little bit. It's still ginormous, still way too big for what we actually need, but scaled it back some so that we could put this in. Expanded our hospital up this way a little bit. Oh, it's a nice little thing to have. What department was she in? Okay, what does she need? They need to be... yeah, they need a burn unit. Okay, so good to know. We're going to need more burn units then. Yeah, we're getting a lot of patients that are leaving without being treated because we don't have any burn units for people to go into. So that's what we'll work on next. Let's go ahead and just kind of plan it out a little bit. How much does one burn unit need to be? 3 by 3. So maybe we'll make our next burn unit like that. We won't actually build it yet though, because we are low on funds, as you can see. Did I not put a cleaning closet up here? Does not appear that I did. So let's get a cleaning closet. It is starting to get dirty already. Which means we need a loan. Okay, so let's put in some walls. And then a door. hire some staff for cleaning. So let's get a night staff. Do we have any night people? No, everybody is early. Which is okay. We'll take you. And we'll take you. All right, there we go. Now we'll get this area cleaned up. Wonder how long they actually stay in the burn unit. Oh, good. We're gonna have more patients in trauma, even though we can't keep up with what we have. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Let's go into daytime and see if this person leaves our burn center. Hopefully they do. Okay, are you healed? Are you ready to go home? Okay, they went home. There we go. And we got another burn unit person in already. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need more people for burn units, or more beds in the burn unit. That's okay. We live and we learn. Oh, you got a giant hole in your chest. All right, everybody. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. My throat is not being friendly to me at the moment, so I think I'm going to have to cut it short, call it a day, and hopefully next time when we come back, we'll expand our burn unit up here. We have our 2 operating rooms now going on. We got another operating room up here with our burn unit, which looks like somebody's getting ready to be prepped for surgery now. And then we got more room for our high dependency ward over here once we get all that going on. So yeah, so everything's kind of coming together. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I appreciate you following along and chatting with me, and you guys have a good day.